So you know that I like to get very philosophical. It's not like I like to get philosophical, but I can't stop myself from reflecting and thinking. Although I am making a big effort to not overthink. Whenever I catch my mind, sorry. So whenever I catch my mind traveling to some dangerous places, like thinking thoughts which are not going to help me in any way, I just tell myself to block them. I don't even enter the thought. I know it's difficult because most of us actually, our mind can be our enemy. We all know that. Sometimes a negative thought comes, we allow it to come, and we keep it attracts a lot of other negative thinking, and we go in that labyrinth of negative thinking, which pushes us even deeper into darkness and despair and confusion and depression. And then it's as if you are intoxicated. You forget who you are, what you were doing, and then you go in that nightmare mode, and you are not able. It's like, it's difficult to pull you back from there. So one of my friends told me that you should not overthink, and whenever you find yourself starting to overthink, you just stop doing what you're doing and do something. So yeah, I'm training myself to do that. And what I was trying to say is actually the present moment. I have been thinking about the power of the present moment. For those who suffer from depression or suffer from anxiety or have gone through some horrible traumas in life, very sorry for you. My heart goes out to you, but you are stronger than that. It's not your fault, and you're going to be happy again. But it's very important to actually, it reminds us that actually there is nothing to life but the present moment. Whatever has happened in the past is already gone, whether it was good, whether it was bad, whether it was unfair. Some people have gone through horrible things that you can't even imagine, but it is already dead. It's in the past. The future hasn't come. Many of us, we tend to live either in the past or in the future. I'm also guilty of that. Sometimes when I'm praying, I'm not even concentrating on what I'm doing. My mind is wandering to what I'm supposed to do in the future or what I should have done in the past. But if you think of it, there is no guarantee that tomorrow is going to come. That is one. And the past is already, you can't edit the past. You can't go back, change anything. Whatever has happened, whatever is your reaction to it, it's already gone. Nothing can be modified in the past. So of course, it's easy to say like live in the present moment. It's not that easy to do. But if you think of it, actually that's the beauty of life, that if we could live as if we were born every single day, as if you are a new person, you have nothing to do with the person you were yesterday, you are just a new slate, you were born today, then it would be very easy, because you're not a prisoner of your past, you're not a prisoner of the future. I'm trying to do that, trying to be in the present moment, because again, it's actually, if we have to simplify it, the reason why we are so miserable and depressed is because we are stuck somewhere in the past, or we are over anxious about the future. We don't actually, it ruins our present moment. We all know that when we feel depressed, we are unable to enjoy even the great things we have in our lives, of even the wonderful people in our lives. As if we become dead to all that we have. It's not our fault, of course. It's a disease, and we have to seek treatment. We have to be patient with ourselves. We have to be compassionate and understand ourselves even more than other people will understand you. So I hope that I will be able to live the present moment more, because the only conclusion that I keep getting every time I have been in my very, very darkest depressions, I keep learning that actually no one can stop me from living the present moment. Nothing. Even if you were a victim of some horrible trauma, I don't know what happened to you. Again, it was not your fault. And what I'm trying to say is that no one can stop you from being happy today, or at least if you're not going to be happy, no one can force you. You don't have to carry that burden every single day. You can still become a new person. The slate is clean. I'm not telling you to deny your feelings, but just be aware that whatever day, like today, it's the evening. Whatever I have done during the day, whether it was unproductive or productive, whether it was helpful or harmful, whether I cried all day or I laughed or whatever I did, it's already gone. Like by tomorrow morning, I can't get back that day. You see what I'm trying to say? So I hope that this, if we have this attitude, perhaps we can stop being a victim and stop being a prisoner of that depression. Because what depression does to you, the more you think, for I don't know, for some people it might not be the case, but for me it's as if depression tells you that you have to be unhappy for the rest of your life. Like, it's, I don't know, it's a kind of negative evil voice telling you that. You don't even know where it comes from, but you believe it, and you let yourself, you keep victimizing yourself. You tell yourself that, I can't do anything to get out of it, so what's the use? But we have to realize that there are always people in worse situations. Some people are really very strong, and they are doing that effort to actually not ruin whatever they have left in their lives. And again, as a Muslim, we are already aware of how temporary this life is. Death might be, you don't know when you're going to die. Maybe Allah has already written the date exactly, but you don't know it. So don't destroy the beautiful life that Allah has given you, because He has given you as a gift. He knows why He decided that such and such event would happen in your life. So even the depression, I'm not telling you that you should be grateful for it, but even the depression, it can teach you so many things. Maybe you were born to help others. Maybe you were born to understand humanity because you have gone through that horrible feeling, so you can have compassion for others and you want to help others. That is precisely why I feel like it's important to talk about it, which is why I never keep my struggles secret. I think it's very important for us to know that this is a perfectly normal thing, very human thing to feel sometimes down. But it doesn't mean that we cannot get up, and we will get up, inshallah.